Good day guys, welcome back to another episode. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at MTM Hydro's PerFOAMance soap. Alright, so as I mentioned, I picked up some products from MTM Hydro. They are the ones that I have the foam cannon and all the accessories and attachments for my pressure washer. They were very great quality stuff. Still going strong, absolutely loving the products. They're really great. And I noticed that they happen to have some products in their chemical lineup, and this was one of them. They call this their PerFOAMance. So PerFOAMance, lots of foam. This is their soap. So I picked this up because I wanted to try it out to see if it would create and generate more suds than any of the other soaps that I have used. So I went ahead and picked it up. I've used it. You can see it is a little bit lower. I already have it pre-measured for what I need to use in my foam cannon, so that's why it is lower on the soap right now. One thing I notice, it is very thin. A lot of the soaps that I use, the thinner they are, it seems that I get more foam, more suds out of that soap that is thinner than the higher, thicker viscosity kinds of soaps. So we're going to be taking a quick look at this, seeing how it does, how it performs out of my MTM. It's the PF22 foam cannon that I have. We'll just go over a few things real quick on the soap that they have on the label. It says, nothing pairs better with our foam cannons than our new wild cherry scented PerFOAMance cleaner. This neutral pH balanced soap is safe on wraps as well as all paint types, including acrylic, metallic, pearlescent, and matte paint. You'll also love the lubricity whether you're washing by hand or foaming with a PF22 foam cannon. Foam cannon application: 1. Prep MTM Hydro pressure washing equipment. Dilute product with water using a ratio of 2 ounces of soap per 1 gallon per minute produced by your pressure washer into your MTM Hydro PF22 foam cannon bottle. So mine is a 1.7 gallon per minute, so I just went a little bit under the 4 ounce mark is what I'll be putting in my foam cannon bottle. 2. Reattach the bottle to the foam cannon body for best results. Shake the bottle evenly, distribute the mixture. 3. Raise the bar and foam away. 4. Dry your surface with premium microfiber drying towels. Make sure to run clean water through your foam cannon after you're done washing to rinse the filter and remove any leftover soap residue. Then it says 2 to 3 bucket method. 1. Prep MTM Hydro buckets with dirt lock filters. 2. Mix product using a ratio of 2 ounces of soap per 1 gallon of water in your bucket. Squirt some soap onto your premium microfiber wash pad for additional lubricity and micro bubbles. 3. Dry your surface with a premium microfiber drying towel. So you can use it in your bucket and in your foam cannon. Very cool. We're going to check out the lubricity, if we get those micro bubbles, the micro suds, and how well this is going to foam out of the foam cannon. I have warm water in my foam cannon that helps mix up the soap when you put it in the bottle. I'll show you the measurements in there. I will dump it in and we're going to get to foaming. I'm also going to go ahead and squirt in about 3 ounces of this into my bucket. We'll see the suds in the bucket. A quick washing. So we're going to check out the foam, washing, lubricity, and the suds that this will generate in the bucket and out of the foam cannon. So as I mentioned, right here I have it measured out. Hopefully you can see the 4 ounce mark. I'm just a little bit below it. And as I mentioned, I do have nice warm water. You can see it's right about there. So we'll go ahead and we'll dump this in. And hopefully you can, I'll raise it up a little bit higher. You can see it's getting very pink in there. It is a very thin soap, as I was mentioning. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And as I mentioned as well, I notice I get a lot more suds out of a thinner soap. So we've got basically a majority of it poured in. There's going to be a little bit of residue. I'll wash that out into my wash bucket, but you can see it's got a nice pink color in the foam cannon. Now we just need to get it hooked up, raise the bar, and foam away. So we're going to be washing the Challenger today. As you can see, the hood shows it really well because it is black, but it is very dirty. It kills me how dirty it is, but it's very dirty. As you can see, we'll come around over here to the windshield. You can see all the dirt on it. Same on the paint. It is ceramic coated, so it does look really good, but it is extremely dirty. So I'm going to foam this. I'm going to let the foam kind of soak in, break up the dirt, start rolling off, and then I'm going to rinse it, and then I'm going to come in and do a hand wash on it. we'll just come in and check out how dirty it is. I just want to show you guys exactly the dirt and stuff that is on the car. It's hard to see because it still is very shiny and glossy, but you can see the wheels. Same thing, just very, very dirty. So we're going to check out this foam it down, see how well it does doing that, rinsing it off, and the suds that it generates. So here's my bucket. Once again, measuring cup. The 4 ounce mark is right up here, and that's what I'm going to be putting in. It is definitely enough because it's about 3/4 full, so about 3 ounces is where you need to be. 4 ounces for 5 gallons, or 2 ounces per gallon. But you can see it is very thin. It does smell really good. It smells like wild cherries. Just rinse out my measuring cup, and then I will stick the pressure washer in here to basically get those suds agitated going. We're gonna check those suds out and start foaming this thing. So it's coming with the pressure washer. Foams up very good. Making some very, very nice suds. So we've got our bucket prepared. As you can see, the suds are definitely smaller, very, very slick. Feels really nice. Now, since it did such nice suds in here, I can't believe how small those suds really are. Very, very small bubbles. So now we got that ready. Let's foam this thing down. Alright, so this stuff is producing an absolute tremendous amount of suds. It is ceramic coating, so it's just pulling off. I'm going to use the rest of this and I'll bring you in closer to see. So this is by far the best amount of suds I have got. This is like shaving cream thick. You can see it just pulling off. Huge chunks just dripping and falling off of the car. It has worked so good. An absolute crazy amount of foam, as you can see on the ground. This stuff is super, super thick. Really loving it. Great scent and everything on it. I'm gonna go ahead, rinse this off. We'll see how the car looks after I rinse it off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wash it by hand, and we'll see how it is, slickness and lubricity like that. But right now it's doing exactly what I want. It's encapsulating the dirt, it's pulling it off, it's breaking it down. That way I got less on the surface, so I can have less of a chance of any kind of scratching or marring from washing. All right, so this is just after I've rinsed it. You can see the wrap on the hood is definitely a lot cleaner. It has done an amazing job pulling the dirt off of the surface, even on the paint. Yes, I know it's ceramic coated, so it pulls off easier, but I'm not seeing anything left behind. It is very, very clean and good looking. There's also something very funny. Down here in the gutter, you can see the massive amount of suds that this stuff has generated that I've rinsed off the car. They're slowly dissipating, but there is an absolute ton of them. So for video purposes, I'm gonna just do the hood so I can hold the camera, talk to you guys, tell you how I feel that it is slickness. Our bucket is still just tremendous amount of suds. So I cannot believe the suds that this generates. And we are getting to see this work on a wrap, which my hood is wrapped in vinyl. And then we will also see it on the paint. On the vinyl, it is very smooth. It does feel really nice. Has a great scent, a great smell to it, the cherry smell. I really like personally. It smells really, really good. So it is very slick on the hood, on the vinyl. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do a fender, so we're doing the paint. We'll see how the slickness is on the paint. So on the paint, it is crazy slick. This is really, really good. I love the lubricity in the soap. It feels really nice. It's got plenty of lubricity. Gotta get that old bee right there cleaned off. Yes, absolutely loving the lubricity of the soap. I'm gonna bring you guys along for some more washing, but as you can see, the suds, still washing by hand, are absolutely amazing. I cannot believe the amount of suds that this generates and the slickness of it. But as you can see on the bucket here, when I go in to scrub my wash mitt on the grit guard, the suds are those very small micron, as they're talking about. Really, really good. Suds are crazy, crazy thick. So in the current fashion of our weather, got done washing it and now it's raining. But that's all right. I just wanted to bring you guys out, show you I've now got it all scrubbed down, rinsed off. While doing that, the lubricity of this soap has me blown away. It is one of the most lubricating soaps that I've used. I wouldn't say it is the most, but it is definitely up there in the top 3, possibly the top 2. The foam, the suds, absolutely number 1. Here's the bucket. The bucket still has a ton of suds left in it after washing the car. So the suds are absolutely crazy with it. Lubricity is great. Smell, for me, I really like that wild cherry smell, and it has done an amazing job. It is rinsed clean. There's not any soap residue left over. Easiest to see is on the black window in between the water spots, but there is not any soap scum or residue left behind from this soap. It has done a really, really good job. I want to get this thing dried up. I'll just show it to you real quick after I get it dried up. And then probably gonna have to get it in the garage. Might even have to get it in the garage to dry it now since it wants to rain. But that's all right, because it's all about making the reviews for you guys to enjoy, hopefully find new products to use that you'll like as much as I do. All right, so we definitely had to finish up in the garage because the rain just keeps getting heavier. But that's not a bad thing because the car is now in the garage, it's clean, and that soap did a very, very good job. So my overall thoughts on the MTM PerFOAMance soap is definitely a 2 thumbs up product. The suds that I got out of it were unbelievable. I have not got that kind of suds out of my foam cannon, that shaving cream foam like suds out of it like I have with this soap. So they have definitely made a very, very great soap to pair up with their PF22 foam cannon. That personally is one of the best on the market, if not the best foam cannons on the market. Also, the lubricity of this soap is very, very good. I would honestly have to say it is in the top 2. This soap, for me, all around, really, really great soap. It's a pH neutral soap, so you're not going to have to worry about it stripping any kinds of wax or sealants or anything like that. There is not any gloss enhancers in this soap. As you can see, the Challenger behind me is very glossy and shiny, so what you see is what you get with this soap. It's not adding gloss enhancers or something like that. So if that is something you're looking for, it's probably not the soap for you, but for me, depending on what I'm washing, like my Challenger, I do not want gloss enhancers on it. It's ceramic coated, so this soap is perfect for me. Great lubricity, amazing foam produced out of it. My bucket was still full of suds when I was done washing, so the suds lasted the whole wash, will even last longer than that. So for me, an all-around great soap. Great scent as well. That wild cherry, for me, I really like it. Some people may not like the scent, it might be too strong. It is a very, very strong scent. When you're foaming, you can smell it. When you're washing, you can smell it. But for me, personally, the MTM PerFOAMance soap is an awesome soap. Highly recommend it. I really enjoy it. I really like it. I will definitely be picking up more of this. This would be something that I would buy in a gallon jug just to make sure I have more of it around, but it performs really, really good. It is a great performance soap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. You love that shaving cream suds that I got out of it, just falling off the car, pulling the dirt off, and the great results that this soap gave me. And always remember, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, turn on all post notifications so you don't miss a future upload. Smash that thumbs up if you like this video. Drop a comment down below. Help me out with the YouTube algorithms to get this video out there so more people can see it. All your guys' support is greatly appreciated. I appreciate all of my new subscribers and all of my continued subscribers that we have in the MeanBee 392 family. You guys are absolutely amazing and you rock. Thank you so much. But I want to thank you for stopping in and checking out this video, and I will catch you all in the next one. And until then, take care.
Shaka on the beats, 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 shaka on the beats.